are back now on this Fun Day Monday, and comedian Whitney Cummings is quickly becoming one of Hollywood's it girls. We love her. First time she came to be with us, we said, star.
Yeah.
She's executive producer, star, and writer of the NBC hit, sitcom called Whiney, which kicks off season #2 this week.
Yeah, last season, Whitney almost walked down the aisle with her longtime boyfriend, played by Chris D'Elia. But at the last minute, they decided to do something more permanent than a marriage certificate. So take a look.
Wake up. Are you sure you still want to be with me forever and ever? And ever?
I do.
Me too.
You know, mine itches. Those tattoo needles did not look good. There's a very strong possibility that I have hepatitis.
That means we have hepatitis.
And what's more romantic than that? Great to see you. You are burning every candle at every end, and you look like a schoolgirl fantasy to somebody.
A friend of mine just said I look like slutty Harry Potter, so that's kind of what I'm going for today. That's kind of the idea.
You accomplished it.
Pedophile fantasy. I need that demo. I'm trying to get that
it's the only demo you don't have.
Just trying to get those viewers.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Tell us about season 2. This is pretty exciting.
Season 2 is very exciting. Chris D'Elia, of course, is on the show, and he's more stonery than ever, as you know. Hairier and more stonery.
And why do you love the man who's stony and hairy?
Love this man. I mean, I'm kind of into the non-grooming homeless look. I feel like I can take care of him, you know?
Nurture.
You like somebody that doesn't smell as good as you do.
Yeah, exactly. That's the idea. And I like having rug burn on my face at all times.
Okay.
And it's cool. Season 2 is good. We now have sort of like committed to each other. Now we just get to sort of play around and being in a committed married couple. And
but you're not married.
But we're not married, but we are in our own traditional way.
Why are you lying about it? About being married?
Because I'm a pathological liar. I had a very bad childhood. It's what works for me.
But here's the thing, people, you are writing every episode as well. Please do have a drink.
I mean, excuse me, do you mind? This dress is really making me feel like I need to drink more.
So you're writing it too. I mean, it's almost impossible to think that there's enough hours in the day. And then we're going to talk about a little talk show that you're going to start up too.
That's true. I'm on your heels, ladies. Yeah. I have a talk show too,
well,
so you better sleep with one eye open. Okay?
We're worried. We're scared.
But we, you know, I have amazing writers that help me out and come in with stories and stuff, you know. So our process is basically, you know, our writers come in and tell their most embarrassing stories that they have. And, and then we make a story out of it, you know. So someone comes in and says, you know, one time I was crying and my boyfriend got a boner. And I'm like, we're doing a show about that.
Oh, my God.
We're doing a show about that, you know.
If I had $1 for... Never mind.
For every time I cried.
No, the other.
I'd be a millionaire. And, you know, someone came in and said that they found out that their boyfriend had faked it in bed. And I was like, well, that's an episode, too.
Is that true?
It is true. Yeah.
Oh.
So is she drunk, and how does she know?
I know. She found it. He was drunk. I think that was more the problem. So I was like, we got to talk about that. And I don't think NBC reads our scripts, because we're getting away with some really crazy stuff this year.
Now, what about the talk show? It's a weekly, is that right?
It's a weekly show, once a week show on E! It's going to start on November 28th after Joel McHale's show, The Soup, at 10:30.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect placement.
Perfect, right? Chelsea Handler's producing it, wherever she is.
Where is she?
Yeah.
We have a question. We have a tiny question.
She said we have a boner to pick with her today. We have a bone to pick with her today.
She was going to be here, and then she got ill.
I have an announcement to make.
Wait.
Chelsea's dead. So sorry. She was out in New York last night, and who knows what happened.
Let's see if she shows up on Jimmy Fallon tonight.
I actually see her sleeping out right on the street.
She's
right
in the line to see One Direction.
By the way, if I just hold this up, I'm sure she'll come running soon. If we just hold up the vodka.
Who are your guests going to be on your talk show?
We have a lot of exciting guests that are coming up. You ladies, I hope, will come out to LA. I think we're doing like Will Ferrell so far. I think is doing it. Jimmy Kimmel. I want to have a lot of interesting guests too, like you know, Malcolm Gladwell, and you know, some like cool sort of more cerebral people as well.
You actually might have to think.
I might have to learn to read before we start doing this talk show, but we hooked on phonics, you know. DeVry online, to Phoenix online.
What were you like as a kid? Did your parents ever try to put you, make you...
My parents didn't try to do anything.
Really?
They didn't try at all. I think that's what happened.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
They did nothing.
Well, we're
See how important good parenting is?
We're excited for your second season and your talk show.
Great to see you.
We love you, ladies.
We love you, too.
Season premiere, Whitney, tonight? No, Wednesday. Wednesday at 8, 7 Central, right, Hoda?
Yeah, on NBC. Could it be?